Hello everybody and welcome back to my kitchen. So today I am going to show you how I make my pizza roll-ups. Simple, delicious, kids love them, they're easy, so let's get started. So you are going to need some cheese. Now you can shred your own or you can buy the pre-made, up to you, or pre-shred, up to you. It's easier this way, of course. So I don't measure, but you want a hot skillet. So my skillet has been heating up. So I'm gonna take a nice handful and I'm going to just let it kind of drop out of my hands. And you wanna fill in all the little gaps as best as you can. Now it will melt and kind of spread out, but if you have big gaps, go ahead and fill those in. I'm guessing this is probably a good half a cup of cheese for one roll up. All right, we're gonna let that melt down a little bit. Now I have bought from Kroger, it's called the Italian. So there's salami, pepperoni, and I believe probably provolone cheese. I'm gonna open that up, get our meat out. All right, there we go. All right, so you don't want to add your pepperoni until the cheese is kind of melted and has formed. So I'm going to add 3 slices of pepperoni. And then I use a low sugar, low carb marinara sauce. I think I bought this from like our local grocery store. So for a half a cup, which we're definitely not using a half a cup, is 5 grams of sugar. So all I'm going to use is maybe a spoonful. So don't really need a lot. Spread that around. My cheese is starting to get good and bubbly. So the trick, I feel, is your spatula. You want something that has some give. So what I like to do is I like to go around the edges as my cheese is getting nice and boily, so real good and melty. You want to form it to make a complete circle. And just let that fry. Now I'm going to also add another piece of cheese on top of my pepperoni. But I'm not going to do that until I'm about ready for it to flip. Well, we're actually not flipping this. To make taco shells, you would want to flip them, but to do the pizza roll-ups, we don't want to flip them. So the trick to this is getting underneath your shell, and you won't be able to do this until it's good and fried. That's how you'll know that it's almost done. So we still need to let this fry a little bit longer. These are so delicious and filling because there's lots of fat, good fats. And you want to use a non-stick skillet. All right, we're getting there now. We are getting somewhere. Oh yeah. Who doesn't love fried cheese? I know I do. If you've never had fried cheese, please stop what you're doing right now. Pause this video and go fry you some cheese. You will come back and thank me. Now you can do other things. You could do like a taco roll up. You could do a chicken fajita roll up. You don't have to do just pizza. You could add whatever toppings you would like. I just happen to have this pizza stuff, so that's what we're making. We're almost there. Now, these are very greasy, I will tell you. When I just do the shells, I always lay them out on paper towel so I blot all that grease off. But since we don't flip these, you can't really do that. Alright, we're getting somewhere now for sure. So I like to take the back of my spatula and be very careful, because if this grease flipped you in the face, it's going to hurt like the dickens. All right, so now I'm able to get completely underneath my shell, and I don't know if you can see that or not, I hope, but try to get as much of that grease off as you can. And then you're gonna just take your pizza and you're gonna just put it right there, like that. All right, get this out of the way. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to put that extra cheese on that I was gonna do. That's okay, because it's so hot that it will melt this. All right, so now here's the little trick. Hot, very hot. Be very careful when you do this. But you want to roll this up as it's hot. And you just kind of keep going. Oh yeah, good and hot. And you don't want to eat it until it's cool. There you go. Check that out. There you go. Hopefully you can see this. And I see that cheese in there melting. Yummy. I would take a bite of this right now, but guess what? It would burn the dickens out of my mouth. So, I'll let it cool down. But anyways, that's how you do that, guys. It's really simple. Just be very careful, because like I said, that cheese gets very hot, and I don't want anybody getting burnt. So there you have it. Thanks for watching.